What a week. Oh, God.
What a week. It is raining while I'm recording this, and that feels...
It's raining here, too.
Yeah, that feels right. I think it's raining everywhere today. It's raining across the nation.
Yeah, and I know that you guys are going to be watching this on a Friday, right when it comes out. Literally, I know you guys sit at your bedside, waiting for the opportunity to watch What a Week. Wait, Max, hold on. Before we even get into it, a big howdy do to our subscribers, right?
Howdy do to them.
And then, to those who don't subscribe, a howdy don't. Howdy don't.
Howdy don't. Do the What a Week shuffle. High five your neighbor. High five your neighbor.
Hold on. Wait. Do both. Okay. All right. So, people, if you have cable for some godforsaken reason, you watch the Grammys, or you watch it online like every other person who's, in the year 2021. The Grammys, we all know they're horse shit from time to time. That being said, if I were in music, would I want one? Absolutely. I think we can agree, Max.
Yes. If I was a singer, similar to most things, I would say, this is stupid, I want no part of it. But the second I was nominated, I would cry. I would be so happy. It would mean so much to me. Yeah,
it's like one of those things where it's like, you only like it when you're in it. Kind of like this show. You either get it or you don't.
Yeah. Just like The Weeknd.
He didn't go.
I don't blame him. To be fair, though, the Grammys are fucking lame. Okay? It's lame. It's like a popularity. It's like a popularity contest, but they choose the wrong people every time. You know what I mean? Like, why? If you're gonna do it based off of popularity, at least pick the cool kids that are popular. Don't pick like the fucking white bread fucking losers that all the losers like.
Well, they did anyway.
Congratulations to Taylor Swift.
I have to say this, her dress was gorgeous, and it totally kind of makes up for her lack of personality. She looked great, the matching mask was great.
What I appreciated, yes, that mask, I was hoping to talk about it, the flower mask with the flower dress. Also, but can we say something? Flowers, spring, we get it. A bit on the nose, if you ask me. You know what I mean? Not exactly groundbreaking.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and they also gave it to her because they had literally nobody else to give it to. That's what they did there. That's how they thought. Was it Folklore or Evermore that won?
First of all, you sound like Edgar Allan Poe when you say all of these two albums. I believe it was Folklore. By the way, can we say something? Can we put this on the table? Pretty good album.
You know what I've never really liked is the whole thing of like, I'm in the woods and there's moss everywhere and it reminds me
you need to do a follow-up song.
That I grew up on.
She insists in these videos, the music videos, they all tell a story, they're all beautifully done, beautifully filmed, but I think she's still portraying a 16-year-old in these videos. And it's stop.
Yeah, the bitch can tell a story. I'll tell you what, she can tell a story for sure. It's just that these stories are in young adult novels, and she's what, 30?
Yeah, she's definitely over 30, no?
Yeah, so I think I'm not expecting her to write songs about taxes, but, just a little more mature. Let's move on from her. Let's go to her ex, Harry Styles.
The guy, I don't like your take on this. Go ahead, say what you want to say, but the guy's a talent.
I've had it with him. The scarf looked ridiculous. It looked bad. It didn't look good.
You're saying a lot, but did you see the performance with the leather number? That was fun.
I'm not talking about the leather number.
You didn't see the leather number?
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about prancing around, looking like you were in High School Musical.
Layers in that cool leather outfit, the high-waisted leather pants, The guy's cool. As a fellow fashion maven, new age alpha, redefining what it means to be a man and what it means to be cool, I get it. I get him. We're on the same level, same wavelength.
I have more masculine energy than Harry Styles will ever have. And as somebody,
I think that says more about you than it does him.
Oh, definitely. Dua Lipa tried to redefine her image because she got made fun of a lot for her lack of dancing. And then she got up there and gave pretty much, I would say, a B- performance. And so, good for her. She did look incredible, though.
A+ for trying. Looked like a Victoria's Secret model. The girl is stunning.
Yeah.
You know what? It's like, I'll take the L. If I'm Dua Lipa, and that's the one thing I can't do, but everything else is there, I'm okay with it. Also, what a cruel thing that God did to her, or some side of higher power, whatever her name is, chose to make Dua Lipa the most beautiful person on earth, also able to create the most dancey fucking bops, those hooks, you just gotta move to them, but the girl has below zero rhythm. Oh, no, she can't dance to her own songs, the poor thing, it's a curse.
Yeah, she is the definition of pizzazz, but it's spelled with S's. No edge whatsoever. Okay, pizzazz. That's her. You know what the thing is everybody I've listed, everybody that I've talked shit on, I actually do enjoy what they do.
Yeah. This guy, first of all, Jay Baker, this sheriff spokesman in Georgia, where the horrific attack took place against the Asian companies or Asian businesses, he incited outrage on Wednesday, rightfully, when he said the 21-year-old who admitted to murdering 8 people at Asian massage parlors was having a, quote, really bad day. Here's the full quote, Cal, is, yesterday was a really bad day for him, and this is what he did. That's what Jay Baker said during the joint news conference with the Atlanta Police Department about 21-year-old Robert Aaron Lang. He was basically like, listen, we've all been there. Which, no, we certainly have not, Jay.
But how have they not been handed a script on what to say in these scenarios?
This is your spokesman. Also, I forgot to even do the cherry on top, the twist in the story. Kelly, you're not going to believe it, but Jay Baker is himself racist. He was known for, in some Facebook groups, hawking T-shirts that said coronavirus imported from China, like a ripoff of the Corona beer labels or whatever. And he literally was like, place your order while they last, winky face. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, Kelly?
Yeah. Of course I can freaking believe it. Of course I can believe it.
It's these people, these sheriffs, that they turn around and they go, I'm the least racist person I know. And they go, name one racist thing that Donald Trump did. And this guy's hawking these T-shirts online.
Pisses me off.
It's a bad joke on an ugly T-shirt worn by a very sad man.
Yeah, it's like you shouldn't, dude. If you're gonna sell shirts like that, okay, you shouldn't be working in a place like this. You should be selling T-shirts in Venice Beach. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to be wrong on a T-shirt, go there.
Yeah. Everyone, like, these people are like, oh, you can't make jokes anymore. You can't make anything, but you can see where there's a definite connection. You know, are you seeing the connection now? When you denigrate people, make them feel like less than people, blame them for things, group them all together, the crazy periphery of society is going to hook onto that, latch onto that, and they're going to do something terrible. It's a joke. You guys don't get it? Why, you can't laugh anymore? Free speech. Here's the thing. Also, the murderer, the murderer terrorist piece of shit. By the way, he said his reasoning was he goes, I'm a sex addict, and he was trying to eliminate the temptation. That's like saying I'm overweight and then blowing up a Chili's. That's not how it works.
And you know what? When he said that he was a sex addict, his cousin actually said, "I can confirm."
Can confirm. You know what? It gives a bad name to sex addicts because I'm sure there are sex addicts that aren't committing murder every day. There's other ways to fight temptation.
Yeah. There is no, normally when you're an angry sex addict, you just fuck.
That's a classic. I mean, what kind of an excuse is... Yeah, people need to say the truth of it. Nobody wanted to fuck me, and I resent that.
Yeah. Although, what's weird is that, like, a lot of people online are being like, just because I'm an incel doesn't mean that I would ever do something like this. And it's like, okay, but the fact that you identify as an incel is also bad. So let's, like, take a step back.
You're not... Also, incel is just, like... That's just not true. It's a weird term.
I hate that term.
Well, because the whole thing is, like, that you are implying that you're owed sex and attention, and you're not. There are ugly people find partners every single day of the week. The only difference is that they're nice to be around. NASCAR officials plan to use trained dogs to detect COVID-19 among essential personnel for Sunday's Cup Series at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. How fun is that? Dogs, we don't deserve them. A lot of people might be surprised that this is the first NASCAR story that we're doing. And that's only because it's a dumb, stupid sport for dumb, stupid people.
Also, it finally included dogs.
Yeah,
so that's why we'll talk about it.
You lost me at cars, you got me back at pups. All right. According to the 360 K9 group, clinical studies have shown that dogs can locate the presence of COVID-19 in humans at an accuracy rate of 98%. Is that not insane? Like, why don't we talk about this more? Shouldn't more people be talking about this?
Yeah, but...
That's better than the actual test.
That is true, but I guess you probably, like, they can't just have dogs working at Walgreens sniffing you all day.
Are you kidding? Rather than a Q-tip going straight into my anus, I would rather have a little fucking golden retriever going... imagine they put him in a tiny lab coat? Yeah, I'm okay with it. If I went to a Walgreens and I had to wait an extra 10 minutes, but instead of those sad people working back there that always look like they're 1 or 2 seconds away from taking their own lives, a couple of dogs just kind of running around back there, yeah, I'm okay. Do your work. Okay? I support you.
Part of me wonders though if for these fantastic dogs, like should we be wasting them on NASCAR audiences? Like, is there somewhere else we can use these dogs?
Yeah, if we have 98% sniffing dogs, why are we stopping at NASCAR? Why aren't they at like the major corporations?
Why are we starting at NASCAR? These people they don't even care if they have it. It takes a certain type of brain to go, ooh.
Well, that one's going fast. That one's going fast.
Now that one was fast, but that one is really fast. You know it's bad when the most exciting thing about NASCAR could be somebody crashing and nearly dying.
Yeah, that's true. Well, imagine watching a basketball game and being like, it was fine, but do you remember when that guy shattered his leg?
You know what I do love?
What? What is it?
I love a female NASCAR driver.
Ooh, oh, baby. Suddenly I'm invested.
Yeah, that's something to write home about right there.
GoDaddy.com.
So, for those of you who don't know, I got the first dose of the vaccine. And I'm somebody...
And I didn't.
Yeah. Well, this isn't about I got the first dose of the vaccine.
And I didn't.
We know. I was the bottom of the barrel, so I didn't think I was going to get it for a very, very long time. But they said, okay, anyone who's a baddie can show up. And so
actually, Kelly doesn't actually qualify, but she went to the center and they were like, you look sick already. You probably really need this.
You need this. Ma'am, please stop crying. Ma'am, let go of our legs. Please. Thank you.
Why are you so gray?
But for those of you who are wondering, who have a brain just like me, once you get the vaccine, or the first dose, yes, you can drink the night up.
Yeah.
You're allowed.
It's actually good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
We looked it up. I had many tequila shots in celebration. But
do you think that your bad after effects were just a hangover?
Couldn't have been. Must have been the vaccine. So anyways, so this is the main story though, that a lot of people are getting the vaccine now, which is great, but what they are failing to understand and what the news is trying to push is that you do need to wait 2 weeks before you go raw dogging everything, because the vaccine takes a minute to kick in fully.
For me, it's the same motto as always: doses and mimosas.
Come on, here we go. You know what is annoying though, is that there are a lot of people that are getting a vaccine that like doubted COVID to begin with, and you're just kind of like, this is annoying. This is frustrating. Why should you get it? You've been a piece of shit the whole time.
They were never doubting COVID. They just wanted to not wear a mask. Now they're getting the vaccine. Everyone's a piece of shit. Okay, everyone's a piece of shit hypocrite. All right.
It's true. It's true.
Everyone's shit.
I mean, we've all made mistakes in COVID.
I haven't. I have not made a single mistake.
Yes, you have. I know you have. I know you have. Our biggest mistake? Starting this.
Do you like this story, Kelly?
I do like this story. Although I'm going to have to get a bunch of pictures of dogs, which, fine by me.
Oh, man, I have to look up a bunch of dogs. You asked for it. We've got it. I'm continuing with the dog theme. The most popular dog breeds of 20... Top story over at NPR is this beauty right here. Thank you. Okay? I thought I was going to talk about fucking, I don't know, like World Affairs or Israel or something. Instead, I get dog breeds. Obviously. So, many people coped with the pandemic last year, in part by welcoming a dog into their home. A lot of people did that. My ex-girlfriend, right after I broke up with her, she adopted a dog. That poor thing. The dog, not her. So the surge in adoptions left some shelters low on dogs to take home. Now, Kelly, you're wondering which dogs made the cut. All right. Labrador Retriever, #1 for the 30th straight year. What a fucking monopoly they have. And they deserve it. They deserve it.
Do they? I love a lab.
A lab?
I love a lab. But they are nowhere close to my favorite. Nowhere close.
The yellow boys, the chocolate boys, those are the labs. Those are very sweet boys.
Oh yeah,
and girls.
No, I know. And if you have kids, it's an ideal dog because they're protective, but they're also very sweet and loving and whatever. But to me, they're just like, it's like saying your favorite color's blue. You know what I mean? Yeah,
they're very vanilla. Yeah. Then you have #2 French Bulldogs. You know, finally getting the just desserts that they deserve, okay? Frenchies are perfect in every single way.
See,
a lot of people think that they're overrated now. They aren't. If anything, they're still underrated. They deserve #1.
Let me be clear. I love every dog, period. Okay? Except for the dog that you're about to list, actually. The #3, I really don't like.
#3, which is like, who has this? German Shepherd dog. I think that must be big in the South, or what?
People love German
Shepherds are big for like single men.
No,
divorced dads.
People love German Shepherds because, okay, so German Shepherds pick one person for life. Like, they are like glued to that person. So if you're a lonely fuck, you're like, I want a German Shepherd. I mean, there's a reason that they're on police forces. They're loyal.
Because they're racist.
Yeah, they're loyal and they're pieces of shit.
#4, though, Golden Retrievers, the Golden Boys.
Ooh. See, baby, I pick a retriever over I pick a golden over a lab. That's how it was.
Long-haired golden, that's a beautiful dog.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful dog. You know, you get trapped in a well, that guy's pulling you right out. Every single day of the week. Bulldogs.
Love them.
A bulldog. Come on. Those chonky, drooly little beasts. I love them to death. They deserve the world.
When they come running at you, you can't... First of all, they can't stop. You can't stop them. They just have to, like, hit a wall in order to end what they were doing.
Poodles, I don't do it for me. I'm not a poodle stan.
Me
I don't
neither.
like a poodle.
I don't like poodles
they're
either.
Boring. I think, can I tell you something? Poodles are a little standoffish. They're kind of prickish. Beagles, sweet thing. This next one, a Rottweiler. Can I tell you something?
Love
Cutest
Rottweilers.
Puppies. The cutest puppies. And a lot of people, they're a little scary, yeah, but whatever, because they're chonkies. They're chonkers. The same with pit bulls. I love them. I love them.
Yeah, I pick a.
Call me crazy.
I pick a Rottweiler over a pit bull, just because pit bulls sometimes freak me out. But Rottweilers, I think, are they're like a UFC fighter dog.
German short-haired pointer.
No, he looks like cookies and cream.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got like it's like a Dalmatian, but not as much, and then the face is just brown. Interesting.
And rounding out the list, the little weenies, Dachshunds. I'm a long-haired Dachshund fan myself, but they are good, man. I like when they're kind of when they're a little chubby and their bellies are almost hitting the ground.
Yeah,
that's good content.
But hey, what a week! Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.